Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tobias here, and I think it's finally about time that I tell you guys the story of how I performed at Warped Tour this past summer. Now, if you guys follow me on like Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or like anything like that, you guys probably know that I performed at Warped Tour, the Pomona date, which was back in August. So guys, before I ramble on and I lose your interest in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the clip of me performing at Warped Tour with my friend Tommy Traina. And after this clip, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I actually performed at Warped Tour. So before I start talking about this, I want to kind of talk about like dreams for a minute. And I'm not talking about the dreams that you have like, oh, these are my long-term goals or whatever. I'm talking about literal dreams, like when you go to sleep and you dream stuff in your head. And like last night I had another dream that I was supposed to perform at the Vans Warped Tour. And this is like a recurring dream I have. I want to say like I probably have this dream about like maybe 7 or 8 times a year. And in these dreams, it's kind of always the same thing that happens. It's like I'm scheduled to play at Warped Tour somehow, like just by luck. And then I show up and either I forget all my equipment, the person that got me the gig like forgot or something, or there's like some sort of natural disaster like a flash flood or something, and for whatever reason I can't perform. I had one of those dreams last night. And if you know what that feels like, where like those kind of dreams, it's kind of like if you've ever been in a dream and you're in trouble and you try to dial 911 on your phone, and for whatever reason you keep misdialing or you can't dial 911 for some reason. It's kind of like that. And the reason I'm telling you all this is just because I want to kind of paint a picture of how I felt the day that I was like performing at Warped Tour, because on my way there all this stuff was going through my head. So before I ramble on anymore, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys how I performed at Warped Tour. So pretty much what happened is I have a friend who lives in New Jersey who I actually just met through, he's seen some of my YouTube videos and he started following me because of that. And he's also a musician. His name's Tommy Traina, and I gotta tell you guys, he's probably the hardest working musician that I've personally met. Like, this guy is literally out there hustling like pretty much every day, like with music. He's a really hard-working guy. So pretty much what happened is my friend Tommy, he got onto the Vans Warped Tour, and he went through the whole thing, like the whole Warped Tour. It was over 2 months, I want to say. He had asked me, because what happened, I live here in Los Angeles, California, and the last Warped Tour date was, I just said that weird, Warped Tour date. The last Warped Tour date was over here in Pomona, which is maybe like a 45-minute drive to an hour from where I live. So he asked me if he could stay at my house for a couple days after the last Warped Tour date, and then he was gonna fly out of LAX back to New Jersey. So I said, yeah, sure, you could stay here for a couple days. He's never been to Los Angeles before, so I thought I'd show him around and stuff. So pretty much the plan was is that I was gonna go to the Pomona Fairgrounds, or Fairplex, I think it's called, Pomona Fairplex. I was gonna go to the Pomona Fairplex to pick him up and bring him over here. So pretty much what happened is the day of Warped Tour, it was August 6th, it was a Sunday. I wake up to a text, and keep in mind, like the night before, like my friend had a party and I was like out drinking the night before. I woke up the next morning, I didn't charge my phone. I woke up the next morning to a text from him saying, hey, my computer died, I don't have any of my tracks. And he asked me, do you think you can DJ my set for me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I quickly went on my computer, I downloaded like all his songs, and he also texted me, and also we could perform Need You Now. Now, Need You Now is a song that I recorded with him, like, I want to say like 2 years ago. And I hadn't listened to this song since then. Pretty much, I wrote my part of the song, recorded it, and then I never performed it or really like sang it again. And I was like, oh dang, it's like he wants me to perform this song with him. So pretty much like I was able to perform that one song with him at Warped Tour, and that's pretty much how I got to play at Warped Tour. It was like pretty stressful because I had to be there by like 3 p.m. and between that time that I woke up and to the time that I got there, I pretty much had to memorize the entire part of the song that I sang, because I had basically like not heard the lyrics in a long time and I didn't know them too well. I want to say I probably listened to my verse in the song probably about I had to have at least listened to it 50 times that day before performing it, because I was like so nervous, I was like freaking out.
Close it up, no one can read. I've tried to run, I've tried to hide. Ain't the gun to shine bright. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I want you sooner on the water. Haunted dreams and nightmares. Wake up, no one's there. Can I survive this treacherous path?
So guys, pretty much I want to leave you guys with like a takeaway kind of message from this video. Chances are, if you're not subscribed to me, you came across this video because you're an artist trying to find out how to play at Warped Tour. And I guess my advice to you is to kind of like hustle as hard as you can. Like, I would have never met Tommy if I hadn't been making YouTube covers. Because if I wasn't making YouTube covers, he probably would have never came across my YouTube channel and listened to any of my music. So the whole reason that I met Tommy is because I make YouTube videos. And another thing that really worked in my favor was that I collabed on Tommy on a couple songs, and I'm always down to help out like a hardworking musician. Like if someone comes to me and I see, oh, this person's like serious, like yeah, like I'll help them out with like mixing a song or like mastering a song, even though I might not be an expert myself, and I'm also like struggling to like make my way as a musician. I'm not like a professional or anything. Like I'm always down to like work with somebody else. So I guess my advice to you is, if you're a musician, is like try to work with like a lot of people, try to make like good connections and like friendships with people, because you might one day get lucky like me, meet another serious artist like Tommy who might help you out by putting you on a show with him or her. So guys, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, so guys, like work as hard as you can on your craft. Try to make a lot of like YouTube videos. Like if you make songs, try to make YouTube videos, and just try to like always push content out there. And I think that's a pretty good way to go. Be consistent and work hard. It was like really a dream of mine to perform at Warped Tour for like a really long time. Like with my band Bandits, we've done the Ernie Ball competitions where you have to like get votes, and we've done the competition where it's like a Battle of the Bands type competitions. We've done that, like we've actually done that, the Battle for the Vans Warped Tour. We've done that like 2 years in a row, and we never won. But I was super stoked when like I finally got to perform at Warped Tour with my friend Tommy. That was like really awesome. So guys, that's how I was able to perform at Warped Tour. I hope you liked the video. If this is the first video of mine that you've ever seen, I strongly encourage you to go check out my channel. I do vlogs, I do cover songs, I do the occasional review from time to time. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a like, that really helps me out a lot. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace guys, good night.